Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Amy Rebar, and tonight we have a very special guest. I have with me the fantastic Jenny Chapman. Welcome, Jenny.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, Jenny, for those of you who don't know, is a spectacularly talented music artist here in the Bay Area. And for those of us who haven't had the pleasure of hearing you sing before, can you just tell us a little bit about what kind of style and what you're all about?
It's kind of hard to summarize. I would say I've done a lot of professional stuff, so wedding singing, so it's your general standard covers and people pleasers.
Yeah.
But my preferred area is kind of more of a folk, soul, jazz, rock, bass, which is, I know, confusing. But it varies with my mood.
Everything very sexy, obviously.
Obviously.
All of it. So how long have you been doing this? Did you always know that you wanted to sing? Did you always know you wanted to perform?
Yeah, I was raised by two musicians and have a lot of music in the family going way back. And yeah, I've been singing since I was a child. My mother I learned from my mother, and I was always playing the violin, clarinet, piano, guitar, just the Von Trapps.
The Von Trapps?
The metal Von Trapps.
The metal Von Trapps, everyone.
Tales.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I didn't know you played violin. That's really cool.
Grade 8, bruh.
Oh, wow. So you went to Leeds College of Music in Leeds in the UK, and then you came to San Francisco. So what have you noticed as far as differences in the music scene in the Bay Area versus across the pond, if you will? And how's it different for independent artists here?
It's really different. For me, I was spoiled rotten at Leeds College of Music. It was an incredible place to go, so much talent. And Leeds is only the third biggest city in England. So it's relatively small, but the talent coming out was insane. And we were kind of a group of 40 musicians, and we just kind of all worked together constantly, very creative space. I've really struggled in the Bay, if I'm being honest. It's kind of hard, there's not that many people want to get paid. So for me right now, trying to find a band, it's difficult. You kind of go on Craigslist, and that's how you base it. I know there are music places here, but generally people are either at a professional level or they're just messing around. There's no real middle ground of high standard but willing to be creative. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, totally makes sense. So looking for a band, looking to try to get that sort of thing going on as well over here. So I know this is kind of a generic question, but who are your biggest influences, whether they are musical or not, or whether they are attuned to your genre or not?
Joni Mitchell, Aretha Franklin, Dusty Springfield, Al Green, Marvin Gaye. This all sounds very soul-y. I am a soul singer, but there's also a lot of, Black Sabbath, big time.
Beautiful.
Yeah, all over.
Also, too, do you have any anti-inspirations? Who do you absolutely hate in the music industry?
Most people.
Most.
Anybody in the chart. I have a very strong hatred towards chart music.
Everything.
Basically, yeah. All that. I know in depth, and I've done studio sessions for artists where it is so manufactured, and that breaks my heart. It breaks my little heart. No doubt about it.
So maybe you'll fix it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to fix it.
Trying to fix it.
Yeah.
It will be the best fix ever. Also, too, so you have a lot of soul influences, and obviously all over the map. What is the best live singing experience you've ever had?
Ooh.
Or the worst?
So many. Oh God, there are so many. Maybe Al Green. I went to see Al Green at the Royal Albert Hall on the night that Obama first got in 2008.
Oh, beautiful.
That was pretty emotional. I took my partner at the time, and we had the Royal Box, which is dead center Royal Albert Hall. We had champagne and finger sandwiches.
Oh, wow.
And he was very emotional, obviously, because of the night, and he was just on fire.
Oh, nice.
And he's 85.
And Prince, I heard you saw Prince.
I saw Prince last week at the DNA Lounge.
Oh, wow, that's
it was average.
beautiful.
No,
And
it
it's
wasn't.
just a subpar. Well, thank you so much for coming, and we're excited to see everything that's going to be coming out from you very soon. So yeah, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a really good night. Thanks.